this very special meeting. Are we live yet? We're live. All right. Please, I want to check if they can hear me. So if you can hear me, give me 111 in the chat on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, you can hear me, give me 111. On Instagram, also give me 111. All right. I don't want it to fall down. Okay. Are we having 111 yet? Because it's not good if they are just seeing images and they can't hear at all. Okay, yeah, it's good. They can hear me. Fantastic. All right. It's going to be a very interesting time. Okay. This is great. So today, what I came up with is to share with you 4 things that I did or what I'm doing and see how you all can to do it as well. Is anyone here who doesn't have a university degree? Anybody? You. Fantastic. Okay. So have you ever thought that because you don't have a university degree, there are some things you can't do? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had an opportunity that you loved, but you couldn't get that opportunity because you don't have a university degree? Has that ever happened? If there's this job you would have gotten, but they said you have to have a degree before the job, so you could not get it. Something like that happened before? Somehow. You're not so sure. Okay, who has a master's? Anyone? Masters. Who else? Masters. Okay. Do you work with a certificate currently?
Actually, I don't just have a master's, I have a PhD.
You have a PhD? Oh, fantastic. So masters are still low. PhDs are...
Apparently, the current job situation is, I'm turned down because I'm overqualified.
Okay, you're turned down some job because you are overqualified. Wow. That's another perspective. I was actually trying to think that was just going to be like an additional benefit to give you stuff. Gentlemen, is that formal schooling has nothing to do with wealth creation. All right? So we need to accept that formal schooling is good. All right? It has its own place, but it is not going to determine the type of wealth that you can build. So if you have states that are very bogus, don't be discouraged. Okay, so I was able to go to school and I finished. I had a degree actually. I had a BSc in physics. And the only reason I decided to finish school was because I was going to be the first graduate in my family. Right? And people measure wealth of your family by how many of them went to school. So nobody graduated from your school. From your family, you are poor. So but if you have graduates, they believe you are going to have money. And I don't know who lied to them anyway. So I wanted to just break that jinx. I want to be a graduate as well. I also want to, be the first person to bring what they call it the lights. And I ended up with a 3rd class. And number one, if you had a good result in physics, you are most likely going to end up a lecturer or a teacher or a researcher in some other countries. How much more if you had a 3rd class? What are you going to be? So school was not it for me at all. The only thing I gained from school was exposure and networking. Okay? And that's why I don't really discourage people from going to school. Go to school is good, but be clear what you are getting from school. Be clear what school will not do for you so that you won't waste your years expecting something that does not exist. I hope something is not trying to carry us away. Everything I've been able to do so far was not because I had a degree or a certificate. So let's be on the same page. Now, why did I say this? Whatever I'm going to share with you, which are 4 things anyway, you can do it either you have a degree or not. Okay? All you need is common sense. Please say common sense.
Common sense.
I want to touch your head as you say it. Say common sense. Please touch the head. Touch the head. Did you feel it? Is it there? Yeah. You feel the common sense. That's all. That's all you need. Once you have common sense, you can do virtually everything. All right. So today I want to talk about how you can build $1 million business. Number one, I am not talking about network marketing. Some of you thought that's what I'm here to talk about. Why are you clapping? Number two, I'm not talking about forex trading. He's a trader or cryptocurrency. I am not talking about them. All right, so so that you would know. You know, I put some of you in the group. And we're saying all kinds of nonsense. Oh, they have come again to collect our money. I'm not here to collect your money. At best, I'm here to give you. All right, I'm not here to collect anybody's money. All right, so so all the 4 things I'm going to talk about. The Association of Network Marketing Organizations, all the biggest networkers in Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya were gathered. And I was a guest speaker, thanks to Mr. Yemi. Please put hands together for him. He has been a very amazing man, helping to put my event together since last now. I'm coming to Nairobi. So I'm not a stranger here. I can speak a little bit of Jambo. That's like all I know how to speak. Don't tell anybody. All right. So today we'll talk about 4 things, and these 4 things are what I do. All right. Let's just say it's a summary of what I do, and I want you all to follow me. I was supposed to take time to really break it down, but because we have limited time, I'm just going to make sure that I give you enough information about them, and you can ask me questions, and I can answer questions for you. How many of you run a business right now? Your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, for all of you who run a business right now, you can begin to write down your biggest business questions. All right, what I would have charged you $15,000 for, I'll probably give it to you for free. So write it down. So when I get to that junction, I ask you to ask me. You already have a question to ask. But I think I will quickly show you. There's a mark. Okay. There's something I want to quickly show you. I want you to write it down anyway so that I can show it on the board as well. It's a formula for being. How many of you want to be wealthy? You want to have a lot of money? All right. How many of you want to have options to be able to do what you want, when you want, how you want, fly first class? All right. It's beautiful. Really. All right. So, thank you very much. All right. All right. P. Can you see now? All right, so please TTPW. TTPW, fundamental of building wealth Because you can't build wealth without business. Write that down. You can't build wealth without business. Forget what anyone else has told you before. There must be business before you can build wealth. Even if you are in politics, it's still business. If you're watching me on YouTube, you can hear me type business. All right. Every time you do this, the time to share this, let everybody know we are live. There are a few people online. Let them know we're live. All right. So, business can build wealth. Very important. So, it means all of you who are not doing business have to do business at one point or another. All right? Because it is business that really gives you wealth. And I just want to prove that to you. With stands for wealth. It's a goal. All of us want to have abundance, want to have a lot of money. We need P stands for profit. All right? Profit. We're going to business. We need D. Right? It's about transactions. Transactions. And we have the this one. This traffic. So, to be able to increase wealth, all right, to generate and you okay, please follow more traffic, more transaction, more profit, more wealth. So what does this mean? Let me look for a product. Okay, let's use this product. I want to transact with you. Okay, you're still writing. You done? All right. I want to transact with her. This product is very good. Okay? This product, when you wear it, you can speak into it. This mic is the one I'm using currently. And everybody is hearing me all over the world. Amazing people all over the world are hearing me right now because of this. So I want you to have this. I actually got this for 1,000 shillings. All right? But I want you to have it for 1,000 shillings as well. Collect it. All right? Assume you gave me money. Give me 1,000 shillings. Just give me something as money. All right. What have we done? Transaction. But was there profit? Why?
Sold the same price.
Because I sold it at the same price I bought it. So let's rewind. Aha! This product, very nice. It will change your life. All you need to do to get it is just give me 1,500 shillings. And guess what? They sell it 3,000 in other places. This is promo stuff. 1,500. Ready? Yeah, take 1,500. Give me 1,500. Fantastic. I love this woman. I mean, she gave me extra money. All right, now I have 1,500. Have I made profit?
Yes.
Profit? How much profit? 500. Yeah, I'm rich. I should run for president. Yeah? I've made profit. You said we made profit to have wealth, so I'm wealthy. I've made profit. I should buy a car. I want to buy Kenya, the whole Kenya. How much? I have 500 shillings now. Profits. Huh?
Not enough.
Tell me, why can't I buy them?
Not much enough to do that.
Huh? I'm still hustling. That's the problem with all of you. That's the problem. You are trying. You are the right path. You're doing transaction. You even make profit. But it's not enough. Because at the end of the day, my transportation to go back home, I will put food in my stomach. A big one anyway. All right. We'll finish my 500. My 500 is useless. You can't pay rent. But what happens, ladies and gentlemen, if I can put this product in the hands of just 10 people every day, how much profit is that? 5,000 billion people. Amazing. What if I can go a bit higher and put it in the hands of 1,000 people in a day? That's 5 million shillings in a day. 500 times 1,000. That's 50. That's 500,000. Yeah, that's 500,000. Yeah. What if I can put it in the hands of 10,000 people? 5 million in a day. What if I can put it in the hands of 1 million people? Huh? 500 million shillings. Profit in one day. Let's go on for president. Come on. Do you see the difference? Did I change the product? Yeah. Did I change the business model? Did I get one holy water, holy oil somewhere? What did I do? Increase transaction. That's why you live in a stage. I increase transaction. The problem with your business is your transactions are low. Your profit margin does not matter. If you can generate multiple transactions, it will make sense. Yes, I'm using 500 shillings. If I was making only 5 shillings profit selling that product, if I'm selling it to 1 million in a day, how much is that? 5 million shillings. What can you do with 5 million shillings in a day? You will laugh. I love that. Are you getting the secret of wealth now, ladies and gentlemen? For me to be wealthy, whatever I'm doing, I just need to do it more times within a shorter time. Multiple times within a shorter period, all right? So if I can do it multiple times within a shorter period, I get more money. At the end of the day, I become more wealthy. So what business, who's in business there? What are you selling? Okay, let me not use you because you are a staff. Anybody that's not in business, what do you sell?
I have a media company.
You what?
I have
A media company. What do you sell?
I'm marketing other people's business.
You market other people's business. How many businesses are registered in Kenya? Oh, let me reverse that. How many businesses are registered in Nairobi?
Over 500.
You don't even have data. God, you don't have data. You don't have data. The last time I researched, in Nairobi alone, there were over 3.1 million businesses registered. It's on Google. You can check that on Google. All right? So let's assume all of them are not running business. You know, some people just register business name and not doing nothing with it. Let's say half of that are doing business, 1.5 million. All right? So there are 1.5 million possible clients for you out there. How many clients did you have last month?
3.
What was the profit margin for a client? Let's say you take a client for 3 months. What is the profit margin? Just give me a random number.
20,000.
Like 20,000 shillings per client. So if you had 3 clients, that's 60,000. What if you have 10 clients? Somebody do the math for me. Huh? 200,000. What if you have 500 clients? Is 1 million good money? A month. But that's not all your money, because by the time you are servicing 500 clients, you will need to duplicate yourself in multiple ways. So you need bigger office, bigger staff, bigger everything and all that. But at the end of the day, it's still more money to you. Because as a matter of fact, please write this down. Life becomes easier the higher you scale. Life, business, everything becomes easier the higher you scale. If you're playing small, you will struggle. That was something I received prophetically for the members of my community recently. So the reason a lot of you are broke is because you are playing safe. Because you are living below your means. You will always be below your means. All right? If you are living below your means, you will always be below your means. It's more difficult when you are small, but it's a lot easier when you are big. Is anybody who is a tailor here? Tailor, makes clothes. Anyone? Tailor. I have tailor. Fantastic. Great. Good. How many clothes? Do you make male or female? Both. Unisex. Fantastic. So let's take male now because you're female, so male is better, yeah? So let's say you want to make clothes up and down. How many can you make in a day?
By myself,
Yeah, by yourself. How many up and down male clothes can you make in a day?
10.
You can make up to 10. Fantastic. Great. Do you think you're a good tailor? When you make clothes, it's very nice, yes?
Yeah.
All right. So, good question. How much do you charge when you make up and down?
3,000.
I'm about to make her wealthy. Listen, 3, 5. All right? Shillings, yeah? SH. Shillings, yeah? Have you checked Sam Harvard? You didn't get it. All right? It's SH, Sam Harvard. That's my name. All right, 3.5. Cost of production, what is the profit like? Margin on 3.5? Like 1,500. Yeah. All right, so profits 1,500. Okay, beautiful. And maximum capacity, if you work like 12 hours or 18 hours or 15 hours, you can do up to 10 in one day. Yeah. Fantastic. So let's make this by 10. It gives us what? 15,000. All right? All right. So if she has a full order, full booked, in a day she could make 15,000. But of course, she will not have time to eat. She will not have time to do almost any other thing. So let me make your life easier. Can you teach me how to make clothes?
Yes.
All right? So what I want you to do is to find 10 people that are like me. Take 6 months to teach them how to make clothes just like you. All right? So after you have taught them how to make clothes just like you now get 10 people making clothes for you. If all of them are doing capacity of 10, we're taking its best case scenario, yeah? It's 10 people making clothes in a day gives you what? How many clothes? 100 clothes. Multiply that by 1,005. By 15,000, sorry. Someone help me? Just add 20 to it. That's 1.5 million. That's 1.5 million. So what did we just do, ladies and gentlemen? What's the name of your tailoring company?
Nyadi.
Huh?
Nyadi.
How do I pronounce this? God have mercy on me. Yeah?
Nyadi.
Nyadi.
Yes.
Oh God, I messed it up. I got it? Nyadi.
It's in Luodem, Amaluo. Yes, Nyadi.
Nyadi. Nyadi.
Probably say Nyadi.
Nyadi.
So it's pride.
Pride.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say pride. I think I'm more familiar with pride. It's better. Okay, so Pride company just moved from 15,000 to a potential of 1.5 million by simply training 10 other people who can make as much as she can make. Did you realize what just happened, ladies and gentlemen? She does not have to make clothes anymore. Did you realize?
Yes.
Our student makes all the clothes. She has more time for family. You have husband?
Yeah.
Children? No. Not yet. And now you can make children. All right? You, husband, children, fly private jets now. Guys, guess what? She's not making 1.5 million for herself. Let's say she's paying all the 10 people at 50% of the revenue. Say 50-50. You make the clothes, you take 50 of any clothes you make. That's over generous anyway, but let's even say she's as generous as that. She's going to be making 750,000 for doing nothing. As I am talking to you right now, there are people who are selling my products. and the money is coming to me. Doesn't matter what I do. And the money is coming to me. My secret is to find as many people as possible, set them up in my business, and then take 50% of every profit and let them take 50% of the profits. As they work, I make money, I sleep, I do what I like. Of course, that's not the reality, but to make it sweet, let's just say it like that. But of course, the reality is I have choice. If I want to work, I work. If I don't want to work, I don't work. All right? So what I just showed you, ladies and gentlemen, is with this model, which I'm about to explain now, you can turn somebody that is making a potential of 15,000 to someone who is now making 1.5 million. All right? And this is so beautiful because the first thing I'm going to be sharing with you is tied to this. And I'm going to get that. All right, so back to this formula. Please understand this very well. If you don't know anything out of all you came here to do, apart from the good food, I hope the food is good. All right? Please remember this formula. If you know this formula, you're not permitted to be broke. Because you can take this water, this is empty, and sell to her because she needs more water, and collect 5 Kenya shillings. How much? Up to 200. This will be up to 200 shillings. And take 200 shillings from her. All right? The 200 shillings is full profit because you didn't pay for this initially. But because she's thirsty, she has finished her own. Remember the stories of the wise virgin and the foolish virgin? They finished oil. They went to meet the other ones. They give us oil. Say, we can't give you. All right, so you give to her, she pays you, you have more money, which means around you, there are so many things you can convert to transaction. Hello? So many things you can convert to transaction. And if you do that, you'll be able to make money. Let me give you an example. Some years ago, I was flying to Abuja from Lagos in Nigeria. Okay, it has fallen off. Okay. It's the cover of my mic. They can't hear me on YouTube anymore. They can hear me now. Okay, you are hearing me. Okay, let me put this in my hand so that it will be like I'm using mic. So I was on that flight, and interestingly, it was economy flight. So I was seated, window sitting, and there's a beautiful lady next to me, and okay. So I got talking with this lady. Okay, sound is back. Okay, I got talking with this lady, and we landed. I figured she was going to the same area I was going, so we decided to charter the same cab. You know, these airport cabs are very expensive. So we took the same one, so they would drop her first and then go drop me. And the moment we landed, I got a call from a friend, an Ajia, you know, Ajia, yes? All these northerners in Nigeria, they have money a lot. So she called, said, Mr. Sam, I said, hi, Haji, how you doing? Salam alaikum. Said, please, do you know about anyone who is selling a duplex? She gave a bit of description. I said, hold on, Haji, let me call you back. Then I realized that the lady that we were gisting had told me that she's in real estate. And she sells real estate for a developer in Abuja and Lagos. So I asked her, do you know maybe your company that you're selling for has this type of property? And she said, yes. They just finished building some and all of that in Abuja. I said, okay, how much? She told me the amount. And then I called back Ajia. Ajia, I think I got a deal for you. And then I connected the two of them. They did the transaction. And the commission that came to me was 7 million. I didn't own the house. I didn't own the money that was going to buy the house. I was just at the right place at the right time, and I just did transaction. And one transaction, 7 million. There was another time I was in the city of Port Harcourt. Back then, we were still living in Nigeria. And we were supposed to have a program. It was a network marketing program. And we were in the house of one of our top leaders. And so a lady wanted to come for the seminar, and then she said she will meet us at this leader's house. So the leader is living in the most luxurious estate in that city. And so when she came into the estate, she was just shouting, I love it here, I love it here, I love it here. So our leader said, you are in luck. I'm the one that sold all the houses in these estates. Like, he's the agent man that did all the deals. So now said, there's still some that are available, and then the lady said she wants to buy. The house was 40 million. And then the brother of this lady, they came together, works with an oil company, and they are bringing some white men into the country. They are going to stay for about 6 months. So they needed an apartment where they are going to keep them. They didn't want to keep them in an hotel. So he said, they have beautiful 3-bedroom flats, a lot of them in dire estates, because there's 24 hours electricity, 24 hours internet, all the beautiful stuff, their swimming pool, everything. So now I said, maybe they're going to bring them into that particular estate, and they were talking about the number of units of 3-bedroom flats that they needed. Ladies and gentlemen, right in my presence, they were talking about almost $1 billion worth of transaction. Then I said, hold on, everybody, hold on. I'm the one who brought this lady, and I brought her to this estate. And they cannot do this deal without me having a cut there. Please, I'm the agent. I'm taking 5% of everything that is happening. What do I mean? Everywhere you find yourself and a transaction is going on, you can take a little out of that transaction. All right? But most of us don't think that way. Things just flow, and then we are not doing anything about it. All right? So wealth is created when there are multiple transactions, either in your own business or in other people's business. Okay? So the more the transactions, the more the profit, and the more wealth. Now, this is theory. Somebody say theory. Let's come to practical. It's sweet. Everything I've been saying, just make 10 clothes, get 10 people to make 10 clothes, just make, it's sweet. But how practicable is it? Where we should start? That first T is the practical. That one is called traffic. Why? The reason many people are not giving you clothes to sew, what's your business? Yeah. The reason many clients are not coming to you to help them get people, who else is in business? You're in business? What do you sell?
I manufacture, I process juices.
You process juices, yeah. The reason you are not having orders that you can't meet, I'm assuming that. What about you? Business? Any business? No business yet. Business? Which one? What do you sell? Branding. The reason many businesses have not brought themselves to you for branding. No business yet? No business yet? I will skip you because you are family.
Motor vehicle parts.
Motor vehicle. The reason you are not selling out of all your motor vehicle parts. Any other business? Yes. Gadgets and accessories. The reason you are not loading 50 containers every week is because you don't have enough traffic. Do you get it now? The missing link. Yeah, it's great. We know transaction is good. We all want transaction. You already have products and services that you're transacting. All right. When you do transaction, there is profit. You will not buy something for 5 shillings and sell it for 2 shillings. That's nonsense. You buy for 5 shillings and sell it for 10 shillings. Yes, you make profit. All right? We all know all of that. Yes? We all desire wealth. But the problem is traffic. We don't know how to get enough traffic. So if you have enough traffic, more people are going to see what you are selling. Out of the more people, let's say 1 million people see the beautiful design you made on me. All right? And then they're asking who made it, and I put your brand there. Out of that 1 million, how many of them do you think will say they want to make exactly the same thing? I mean, like it's going to be thousands of tens of thousands of people. Not so. But please, have you ever made the clothes for a man?
Yeah.
How many people saw it? Only the wife of the man and the church members. They are the only ones. Do you have branding on your design?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you are working on it.
Yes.
So you see, these are little things that is affecting. So what I just opened to you all right here is the secrets of your business. Your business makes a lot of money when there is traffic. I want to pick, give me the number one milk company in Nairobi. That everybody is the milk that the rich people take. Give me the name. In Nigeria, I speak milk. Huh? Brookside. Brookside. When you on your TV, do you see Brookside adverts? They don't show advert on TV? What about billboard? You have their billboard? Why don't they do advert on TV? Or they used to, or you people don't watch TV again? Because if they are the number one, it means the advert must be everywhere. They own the country. Oh, so they are actually the adverts themselves. They don't need to do adverts. They are the adverts. My point is, that milk company makes a lot of millions of shillings, not so? Every company that you know, either milk production, Safaricom, because everywhere you go, all of you have Safaricom in your phone. I have Safaricom too. That's very nice. All right, we're all Safaricom everywhere. Why? Because Safaricom is everywhere. Okay? They are making the money they are making because they are getting a lot of eyeballs. They are getting a lot of attention. They are showing up everywhere. They are generating what we call traffic. Somebody say traffic. I say it the way I say traffic. You know, it's not traffic, it's traffic. That way is better. You remember it. How much money would you like to make every month? Give me a figure. Ladies like money. Come on, give me one.
In a month.
Yes, in a month. How much money? To make you very comfortable. Feel free to dream. It's free. $500,000. Fantastic. That's good. Good number. No, I'll skip you. Let me take this woman. How much?
Over a million.
No, don't say over. Give me exact amount. 1,200,000 is good. Give me an exact figure. 1.5 million shillings. How about you?
1 million.
1 million. How about you?
50 million.
50 million shillings. Great. Beautiful. Amazing. How about you?
Even 100 million.
100 million. You would like that a month. Fantastic. Let me let you dream. You're still in school. Give me some.
5 million. Yes.
5 million. Very good. How about you, Jeff?
10 million.
10 million. Good. See, don't worry if I did not ask you. It doesn't mean you will not make your own money. You will make it. What I want you to know, all right, the difference between the amount you are making now, including those of you who are making zero right now, and the amount you just mentioned is traffic. That's the difference. I understand that some of you don't even have products yet. I'm going to help you with that. That's why I'm sharing 4 things. All right? Whatever product or service you decide to offer, the more traffic you have, the more sales you generate. Sales, we call it transaction. Because every transaction has a profit margin. There's a price you got it, or there's a price you made it, and there's a price you're selling it. So you're making profit. So the more the profit, the more wealth you're able to build. So your 1.5 million simply means 1 shillings 5, which one? What's the smaller one of pesos or what? Huh? The cents, that's the fraction of shillings, yeah? Shillings, yeah, I said shillings. It's the way they will buy bottled water. You understand? You don't get a lot of people to buy cars the same way they will buy chapati. I've not had chapati since I got here. Can you imagine? I miss that thing. So it was Mr. Yemi that first introduced me to it. I eat it a lot in Dubai. Every time I go to Indian restaurant, give me chapati. There's this African restaurant we eat. You know Kiza, yeah? Kiza, have they opened again? There's Kiza in Nairobi. So we have Kiza in Dubai. So I always go there, and there's robots that brings chapati for you. The robot comes. Very nice something. So I don't give robot tips. It doesn't spend money, so it doesn't need it. All right. So the more people that buy something that is small amount, the more money you make. But if that thing is expensive, you need lesser people to buy it. But even if lesser people buy it, you still make a lot of profit because the profit margin is very high. All right? So all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is that the missing link, all right, if you have a business that is not making you a lot of money, is that you have not yet understood how to generate traffic. Okay? My number one gift is traffic generation. That one I am very good at. All right? And that one I will teach you. Do you get it? Mm-hmm. So now when there's traffic, you can do more transactions. You can make more profits. If you make more profit, you have more money. You become very rich and wealthy. All right. So what are these 4 things that I want to share that actually made me a lot of money? If you're watching on YouTube, I want you to type traffic. If you can hear me on YouTube, type traffic. Type traffic. All right. The number 1. First thing. Can you see it? Teaching. Teaching. Wow. The teachers are happy. Ooh, yeah. Teaching. You want to build wealth? You want to make $1 million? Teaching. So what do I mean by this? The ladies here, how many of you know how to cook? Please give me a hand if you can cook. If your food is very tasty, let the hand be higher. I can see a lady who's not raising hand. You can't cook at all, madam. Your hand is not up. You cannot cook. Oh my God, why? This is Africa. Every lady cooks in Africa. Oh no.
It's not my passion.
You're a very unique person. You're the first lady that I'm meeting that does not cook. Okay. But you wouldn't like to cook. You just don't like it.
I don't like cooking.
Okay. Maybe some of the ladies that can cook here can become your cook. They just do the cooking for you, pay them. Now they are making money. All right, that's beautiful. Now, do you have a favorite meal?
Yes.
What is it?
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
How is it prepared? Your favorite fish?
My favorite.
How do they prepare your favorite fish? You know, there are different ways to make fishes, yeah?
Yeah.
You could just boil it and eat it. You could just fry it. You could do fish fillet.
Fry and then they make for me the stew and with some garlic.
Okay?
Yes.
All right, beautiful. What if you go to some place, the fish is available, all the ingredients to make it available, you're craving it, but there's nobody to cook it for you? What would you do? And she appeared. And she said on phone, I can put you through how to make your favorite fish. Would you like her to show you? Maybe through video call.
Yeah, maybe, but after cooking it myself, I might not eat it.
Okay, that's the problem. You are part of those people that when they cook, they don't have the appetite to consume. I wish you can deal with that. I wish we can deal with that. But let's assume you were very hungry, and that appetite came by some mistake and miracle. All right? Would you be willing to let her teach you?
Yeah, she can teach me.
Yeah, because you love your fish and you're craving for it.
Yes.
All right? Now, what I'm trying to do with this example is something as simple as cooking fish. All right? You can make a lot of money from it by teaching someone else who doesn't cook fish. Do you get where I'm going with this? Yes. Something as simple as that. All right? There are things he knows that I don't know. He might never think he could teach me. Because number one, he might not even know that I don't know those things. Number two, he might not know that I'm so interested in learning those things. So he's going to miss out of making money from teaching me those things. Example, you speak Swahili?
Yeah.
I would love to speak Swahili. I don't know. All I speak is Sawa Sawa. Asante Sana. Which other one? What's this one? Jambo. Jambo is the easiest one. The first one I learned is Abari Ajuni. What else? What else did I learn? Karibu. Yeah. Now I'm lost. That's all. You say anything else, you lost me. You sell me completely. But now I've been coming to Nairobi for 4 years, and I would like to learn the language. Now, if you decide to teach me the language, I could pay you for that. All right? But have you ever thought of teaching people who are foreigners Swahili and making money from it? Have you thought of doing that? No. Fantastic. That's the point. Now, I'm not saying you should do that. I'm trying to give you examples for everything you can do today that you don't count as something. There are thousands of people out there who would love to know how to do them. And with a little amount, they can pay you to learn from you. There are only two problems. Some of those things might not be a pressing need. That's the first problem. So, what are you going to do if it's not a pressing need? You're going to create demand so that you can be the supply. Do you understand? History of war in Africa, some people created conflicts amongst our brothers so they can sell them weapons to two sides. So they kill each other so that they make money from selling weapons and then they take over their natural resources again. So the war are not natural, they are all man-made. The point is, human being can go as far as creating war or something like that so that they can profit, there can be a demand for their product. Different reasons. There's so many things that happened recently in the world I would not want to mention because we are alive, all right? But the idea is, there are so many things you have to offer, but there are no demands for it, or you don't know where the demands are. If you understood how to create the demand for those things, you will be the supplier, make a lot of money. Did you make money when they were making face masks? A lot, because everybody wants face masks at that time. Yeah, as demand. Somebody created the demand, and you... Listen to me, everybody. There are things you have been through in your life that you overcome, or you overcame. There are 1,000 more people who are going to go through that thing tomorrow. If you document your experience and how you overcame it, when they are about to start their own, or when they are in the midst of their own, do you think they will want to pay to learn from how you overcame yours? Yes. If I had said I was going to teach you how I made millions of dollars, pay me 10,000 shillings to attend this program, many of you will pay. Raise your hand with me if you would pay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See how much money I've made. Do you see how much money I've made to teach my experience? So there's a lot of money embedded in what you have gone through. Some of you have skills. There are things you can do. Is there anyone here who has made 1 million shillings before? Anyone? You have made 1 million shillings before? Yes. Yeah? Yes. Yeah, fantastic. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anybody here who has not made 1 million shillings before but would like to make 1 million shillings? Yeah. Raise your hand. Raise it very well. All right. Can you document how you made your 1 million shillings? Step by step. How many of you would like to pay 1,000 shillings to read or follow his step-by-step documentation of how he made 1 million shillings? Raise your hand. See how much you are making now. Raise the hand, raise the hand, raise the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my goodness. 18,000 shillings from this small crowd alone. What if we were selling this to a crowd of 1 million people? You probably have like 100,000 of them willing to pay 1,000 shillings to learn step by step how you made 1,000,000. Maybe they can do it too. Teach. Tap somebody, say teach. Teach. All right. So the first thing that made me $1 million in 6 months. Did you say 6 months? I think 3 months. Not million shillings, dollars. So that's like 100 times what you made. The first time I did it was by teaching. As a matter of fact, my first $1 million was not from me teaching what I know. It was from me holding somebody who knows something. Another person who knows something. I say, you can teach this very well? Good. You can teach this very well? Good. Oh yeah, teach. Record everything for me. Teach, record everything. I now brought their recordings together. I now use my natural gifts. Traffic. I now send traffic to their own stuff. And I say, you know the sweetest thing? One of them, I said, how much you want? He said, give me 200,000. I said, 200 Naira, which is probably $500. So I paid him to buy off that knowledge. The second one said, I'm not selling. Just give me 1% of whatever you make. 1%? Good. So I put their knowledge together. And then I sent traffic to it. And I was selling for each person $250. One person. $250. And in 3 months, 4 months, we did $1 million. Did I teach something? No. Okay, well, when they came, I was teaching mindset. So I said, oh, you're about to learn from the guru. He wears a very blue jacket, very lovely one. And then she has a very nice wristwatch. So she teaches very well. It teaches very well. You're going to listen to them. They're going to show you what they know, amazing stuff. But before you listen to them, I want you to know that it is possible. Say after me, it's possible. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them. Say it's possible. So after I did that, they watched my video, they watched their training, and they're happy, but all of them have paid. I don't have to pay this man again because I've paid him off. This woman, only 1%, I have 99%. Do you understand? That is another way. I mean, I don't know anything to teach, but I know somebody can teach something, then I sell for him. 2 things now that I've taught you today. 1, know how to generate traffic. You'll be wealthy overnight. Number 2, teach something you know. Is there anybody here who has something they can teach? Give me a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sir, what can you teach? Tell me the biggest money you have made in a month before. Just think very well. Maybe the last 10 years, maybe last year, maybe this year. In 1 month, any 30 days, the biggest amounts that are coming for you. Give me the number. Like 70,000. Huh? 70,000 shillings in 1 month came to you. Do you remember what happened that month that made that money come? You remember? Yeah. Remember what you did that made that money come? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, how many Kenyans would like to make 50,000 shillings a month? Okay. Take it by reverse. How many of you here would like to make 50,000 shillings a month? Like from next month is, this month is April. By end of this April, you would like an extra 50,000 shillings. Give me a hand. Yeah, extra 50,000 shillings. It's not bad money, it's good money. Just give me some extra, yeah? You would like to make that. Fantastic. But you made 70 in a month. Is it possible that if you teach people how you made that 70, they might at least make 50. It's possible. You remember how you made it, what you did step by step. Why didn't you now say you have something to teach? Now, I put it to everyone else. If the biggest money you have made is 10,000, there are millions of Kenyans who want to make 10,000. Can that your process be broken down and taught? Question. Can it? Oh my goodness. There is the skill of sewing. Every tailor in Nairobi have the skill of sewing. Please, guys, give me the most expensive tailor in Nairobi that you know. Celebrity tailor, any name, any brand comes to mind, any name. There's no tailor in Urban Stitches. Yeah, multiple people agree. Okay, so that guy is definitely a celebrity tailor. How much does he charge for one piece? Do you have an idea? 100,000?
He does for president.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. That's the point. I know a guy who makes suits like his own. The cheapest of his suits is $10,000, I think. The cheapest. That's the cheapest. He has a suit of $25,000, $50,000, $100,000. He's a Nigerian man. His name is Israel Lukoko. He's based in the UK. There's another guy who was a banker, and he used to buy suit for himself. It looks so good on him, so his colleague will ask him, where did you buy this? So he will show them and buy for them. So later, all of them were ordering through him. All right, so all of his colleagues will want to get this, I'll get 2-piece, I'll get me these shirts and all of that. So he will collect all their money, put some extra on it, then we'll order for the clothes. All right? And eventually, he met a guy that was going to China, said, do you know that these suits you are buying, that you are importing, they can actually make exactly the same thing for you from China? He said, really? Tell me about it. And then they made those suits. They still carry the brand, and he sold it to his colleagues. All of them bought it. The suits were nice. Everything was great. Then Wisdom said to him one day, that, do you know that you can change the branding on the suits and put your own there? I said, but will people buy it? He said, right. So the same designer suits that he was bringing with the popular brand, they just removed the name and put his own name. Right now, that guy is one of the biggest, most expensive suits and shirts maker out of Africa. He has offices in London. His brand is called David Welch. How many of you have heard David Welch before? He was a UBA banker. Now he has showrooms everywhere, his brands everywhere, crazy guy. So there's the business of sewing. That's the one I want you to learn. All right, so everything I'm saying right now, you can be able to tie it together. You're just not supposed to be behind the machine. No, that is called struggling. That's hustling. That's for poor people. A rich mindset controls great sewers. Tailors. Sorry. Great tailors. That's what you should do. And you will not do it when you become big. You will start now as a mindset. How did I make money faster than all my friends? It's because I always have, please write this down, the ownership mindset. Everyone else have the mindset of work for it. I have the mind of own it. I don't have the mind of working for it. I have the mind of owning it. I have the mind of owning it. Okay. So, let's get back to the first thing we are talking about. I still have 3 more to go. Is to teach. All right, that was how I started. Okay, let me tell you this story. some of you don't know it. Some of you who are part of my community know it. We lost our business some years ago. And I'm talking about a lot of money. And after everything crashed, I tried to start 2 businesses within a space of 4 months. And those 2 businesses also crashed. Okay, not quite crashed. I got duped by people I trusted, So they took money away and all that. And I thought I'd gotten to the rock bottom. I didn't know anything else I could do. Then something said to me, what is in your hand? I was like, what's in my hand? What's in my hand? Then immediately, I started to remember a few things that happened before. How a friend had reached me about another friend that had a business and was trying to get into a new market and wanted me to help with marketing. And I worked with that gentleman for 5 months. And we moved their revenue from $350,000 a month to $5 million a month in 5 months. And I was the one in charge of the marketing, strategy and execution, as a matter of fact, because I was really executing. I wasn't just creating strategies, I was also executing. Now, that friend that connected me to the owner of this business wanted to start his own business about a year plus later. Then he asked me, what can I do? So I wrote a strategy for him. And the first day he launched his business, they made 22 million, day one, with the strategy I gave to him. And they grew that business over 120 million within 10 months, yes, before they diversify into other things and all that. And then my own business that just crashed, within a year, we did $2 million. Could it be that I know something about marketing? Is it possible? Maybe I could teach small business these same strategies that I've taught other guys, my friends, and in my own businesses that made us grow that much. Is that a good idea? Guess what I did? I had 2 cars left because I used to give cars out a lot. Mr. Yemi was there. I gave 7 cars in one day. Yeah? I looked at my pastor one day. I took 2 cars to go and dedicate. After I finished dedicating, I said, hey, sir, I'm not the owner of these cars. He said, what happened? I said, this one. So I used to do that a lot. So I picked the remaining 2 cars. I said, let me sell one. So I sold one. I was owing rent, so I paid rent. And there were some guys staying in my house, about 9 of them. So there's this, one of them is a lady that had asked to come to town to work with me for a while so that I can set up a business for her. Because I made the promise, I gave her money to set her business, I gave her accommodation, everything. She was fine. So the balance of my car, I used it to organize seminar like this. So I gathered people, I taught them a lot. Digital marketing, yeah, that was what I taught then. I taught them digital marketing. So after that, I fed them, they ate. And now put them in front of the camera. Oh yeah, do testimonial. How was the class? All of you are going to give me testimonial today. You're going to give testimonial today. So I put them in front of camera. Oh yeah, tell me, how was the class? They say, he's the best. Oh, he's the best. So I recorded all those things. I put it on social media. I now started sponsoring it. So people were knowing me. I had like less than 1,000 followers on Instagram then. They were coming little by little. Now I have 1,000. That's me, big boy. All right, eventually, I now decided to put a course together. And the course was even free. It was a webinar. So I asked people to come and watch me, let me teach them things. So they came free, They started learning and all of that. And that was how I started what I now do today. By teaching what I know. So before I knew what was happening, I remember I made my first sale. Transferred, I think it was 5,000 naira was the price of the course. And what's your name? Lydia. Somebody paid me 5,000 naira. They paid me 5K naira. It's useless money. It's less than $10. They paid me. I was so happy. 5K paid me. For watching a video online, you paid me 5K. Some of you didn't realize why I'm doing this. If one person can pay for your product, 1 million people can pay for the same product. Did you understand where I'm going to now? The happiness that I have that one person paid simply means 1 million can pay. Within a year, it was less than a year actually, I think in 5 months, that training that they paid 5K for, one person, had sold 100 million. Are we together? It is WhatsApp marketing. Some people probably have seen my ads on that. I sold 100 million. Do you know the work I did? Should I tell you the work I did? 50 minutes presentation. I just stayed in front of my computer. I didn't show my face. I prepared PowerPoint slide. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this presentation today. I'm going to show you how I made X amount of money, and now you can do it on your WhatsApp. So the first thing you need to know about WhatsApp is a lot of people use WhatsApp. You all use WhatsApp? Give me a hand if you use WhatsApp. WhatsApp, amazing. Yeah, so we all use WhatsApp. Guess what? We all open our WhatsApp first amongst every other app on our phone. Number 2, when we send messages to people on WhatsApp, they always see it. Number 3, and so there's this training that I put together that will show you exactly how I made money with WhatsApp, and I want you to buy the training. It is worth 50,000 naira, but I'm going to give you discounts. The first 100 of you, it's not 100, that paid, you will get it for 5,000. Oh yeah, start paying. Thank you. 50 minutes, I'm done. And then I launched it. And one person paid 5K. Yeah? I was so happy with that 5K. I rejoiced. And before I knew what's happening. As a matter of fact, when I launched that course, the first month we did 5 million. First month we did 4.5. Second month we did 5 million. Then the minimum we did was 5 million. Then I found out something, which is affiliate marketing. I'm going there soon. Something that was making me 5 million per month. The moment I use affiliate marketing on it, bam, in 1 month, we jumped to 30 million. Do you understand what I just said? I was selling it myself. I was making 5 million. I got 100 people to sell it for me. We jumped to 30 million. That month, I didn't sell at all. Those 100 people did the selling. I gave them 50%. 50% of 30 million is how much? 15 million. So I was doing efforts. God, help somebody to get what I'm about to say. When I was putting effort into things, struggling, I was making 5 million. The day I said, no, I'm not doing any effort. I want to sleep. Let others do the job. I made 15 million. That was how I started. So I said, hey, so there's money in this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, information marketing can make you a millionaire in dollars, even if you don't know what to teach. Even if you don't know what to teach. So this is the first thing, teaching. And that is the first application of what our platform, we have a platform, I'm going to tell you about it, those of you who are interested. Some of you know it already, LAP, all right? This is the first application, teach. Everything I'm teaching you now, go and reteach it. I used to have a boss and a mentor. He does educational consulting. They train school teachers, all right, on how to teach children. They train school owners on how to make their school the best, all right? How to attract more children, how to make sure the children are having the best time, all of those things. That's what he does. And he has a lot of clients because it's like a blue ocean. A lot of people are not doing it, all right? Because everybody else is trying to consult for bank and train banks. You know, he went to schools, private schools, and all of them. And it was so good that I was going to African countries to train school owners that time. I was just fresh out of school, so I was working with him. So he told me something. He said, Sam, I said, sir. He said, Every time I buy a book, I don't care how much the book is, I pay for it. What I'm looking at is wisdom that can convert into a course to go and train teachers. I said, I don't understand. He said, when I buy this book for 10,000 naira, and by that time, the average price for books that we know is like 500 naira. I mean, how can you buy a book for 10,000? That's crazy. 10,000 used to have a lot of value then. So when I buy this book for 10,000 naira, and I digest it, I'm going to come up with a framework from what I learned from the book. Then I will charge 5,000 naira per head for school teachers, and at least 100 of them will attend. 5,000 times 100 is how much? 500,000. How much did he buy the book? 10,000. So he invested 10,000 to get knowledge. Then he sold the knowledge for 500,000. That opened my head. So it means that some of you don't even know something now. You can go and learn it. And then teach it. That's the first one. Let me not spend too much time. So let's go to the second thing. How about this one? I like it. I can talk all day about it because I'm teaching. Number 2 is promoting. Promoting. Now, I talked about promoting already, but I'm going to just show you the power in promotion. Now, promoting simply means you can make money, a lot of money, by selling a product or service that belongs to another. You all know Carrefour, yeah? How many products do you think are inside Carrefour that they are selling? Tens of thousands, Abi. How many of those products are produced by Carrefour themselves? Very few, if I thought there's any. Very, very few. So, but you think they make a lot of money in Carrefour? Huh? We all know Amazon. They started selling other people's books, and now they sell almost anything. And that company is worth 1.75 trillion. And they are not the owners of what they sell. Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen, you are sitting on a lot of money in this country. There are so many things that people sell and people buy on a daily basis. If you can find a way to be the middleman and earn a commission every time the transaction happens through you, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to make a lot of money. Let me sell an idea. Some of you can come together. Like cooperative do this a lot. Yeah? Because they have 200 members. They buy things in bulk, like bag of rice. They get it for cheaper, then they share it. Ladies, do you know about that? Do they do that here in Kenya? Like a cooperative, they buy maybe food stuff in bulk. It's cheaper, so they have more, and then they now share it amongst the members. So members put money together. Because they are buying bulk, they have discounts, all right? So people can do that. You set up a company, you buy some. You don't even need to buy. That's the sweet part of this. You get the customers first. Then you go and get the product. And then use the customers when you get the product, and you get your commission on it. It's a crazy concept. And you can do it online. We have different levels of it. We have the e-commerce. We have the drop shipping. All right, you can do all kinds of drop shipping, all kinds of things. My point is, every day, as a matter of every time you breathe in and breathe out in Nairobi, money changes hands. True of us. Money changes hands. Somebody buys something. Somebody sells something. Every time we breathe in, every time we breathe out. Which means every second there are multiple transactions that are happening. Every minute there are multiple transactions that are happening. Every day there are multiple transactions that are happening. Each of these transactions, 0.01% of it can come out. And if it goes to you, you're already a billionaire in Kenya. You're already a billionaire in any country you're watching from. All right? So that's what I want you to focus on. So the moment I found this, that I can sell, like I said, I got 2 people who can teach. All right? And I got them to do the teaching, and I'm selling their training. I'm not the owner of the training. I didn't even know the things they were training about. But guess what? People thought I was a guru. It was Forex and crypto. I don't know how to trade crypto. I don't know how to trade Forex. So I got people who are good in Forex trading and crypto trading. And then I said, learn how to make $100 every day with crypto and Forex trading. We will teach you. Come and join our academy. Oh, you can make money. And everybody came to learn crypto and Forex. But when they got to class, they didn't see my face because I don't know it. If I taught them, they would blow money. I don't know it. But I got a guru. Okay, let the gurus go and train. There are a few things I know. I don't know any. I'm not that sharp. But I know how to make money out of nothing. All right? So, you can promote other people's stuff. What do you need to be able to do that? It's still this same principle. See, every business, everything I'm talking about, and the ones I don't talk about, this is the process. The more traffic you get, the more transactions that happen, the more profit you make, and the more wealth you build. It's this same formula. It's the same formula. Okay? So, that is the number 2 thing. You can promote stuff. So, talking about what to promote, should I give you an example? You want to learn to promote? Okay, let me ask this question. How many of you, by sleeping and waking up, pressing your phone for 1 hour in a day, would like to make up to $20,000 every month? Raise your hand. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost everybody. Okay, definitely everybody. Fantastic. If I show you exactly how to do it, how many of you will promise me you will practice what I teach you? Raise your hand. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even Madame that likes fish. Your hand is off this time. Fantastic. I will teach you. I will teach you to stupor. All of you. But there's a catch, ladies and gentlemen. It is not free. How many of you will be able to raise for me 11,000 shillings to learn exactly how to do it? Raise your hand. Let me count now. I didn't say now. I just said how many of you will be able to. 1, 2. I don't like that mouth. I've not even said you should pay me. I just say how many of you can. All right. So it's very important. I want to see the ends of people that will not be up. Your hands are not up. Or it's up. Raise it up if you know you can raise 11,000 shillings. 1. You can't.
Raise for you.
I didn't say now. Am I asking you for money now? I'm not asking you for money. Can you raise? If you can raise, put a hand up. That hand is unbeliever. Put it higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, everybody again. Fantastic. Now, listen. Some of you limit your potential because you focus always on what you lack. When I said 11,000, you thought about your bank account. You talk about your M-Pesa. You talk about your cash. You talk about the bill that is due that you've not been able to pay it yet. Some of you borrowed money to do transport to come here. Maybe not. You think about your current lack. Stop it. Stop it. There is no time they give me an opportunity that I think about what I don't have. Even if I don't have the money for the opportunity, let me understand it first. So the moment I understood it, the money will come. Because where there is we, there will always be way. So don't block your ability to generate results in your mind. I'm telling you deep stuff. I'm not going to ask you for any money. Doesn't matter. But don't tell yourself, I don't have. Because you won't have. How many of you can raise 11,000? Let your hand be the first. Oh, yeah, bring it. Can you give me a week? Let me see what I can do. It's better. No, me, I don't have. So remove me from the dream. Excuse me. What did I promise you? Learn how to make $20,000 a month. And I said, 11,000 shillings. I didn't say $11,000. I said, raise $100. And you didn't want to raise hand. So how much would you raise hand for? $1. No, or free. Free. So the $20,000, where will it come from? Free too. The things you will be selling, those people will buy for free. So how would you get your own $20,000?
If you can teach us how to make 100, it won't be hard to give you 11,000.
To make 100, you have to pay 10.
That won't be hard. But if I can make 100, it is hard to give
But
10.
I now taught you a principle that if it can happen once, it can happen a million times. Whatever principle can help you raise 10, that same principle, if you do it 10 times, you raise 100. So why are you limiting yourself?
I'm not limiting.
I know, I'm just teaching a principle. I know you raise your hand. I'm just teaching you a principle. Okay, so let me give you some example of what I'm teaching. It's very important. Do we have... I'm about to close. I have 2 more. There is there are a lot of things that you can actually promote that are not your own. The first thing you can promote is digital products. Write it down. Digital products. Why digital products? Is because it doesn't take a lot of effort. In fulfillment, it doesn't take a lot of effort. All right? You only need to send traffic to the product, and people buy it. So let's take an online course, online training, for example. And let's say the online training is $100. That's how much they are selling it. And the person who is the owner of the course is paying you 50%. All right? That is $50. All right? That's what you get for every sale you make. Let's say you are promoting 10 of this type of product, and you are making 1 sale per day. Times 1, you're only selling 1, which equals 10 sales, yeah? So if you now bring this down, your commission $50 times 10 is how much? $500. If this happens every day for a month, $500 times 30 equals what? $1,500. How much is that in shillings? $150,000. So for selling 10 products belong to different people, or maybe belonging to one person, and making only 1 sale in a day, you can be able to make 150,000 shillings. It's going to be more because actually you're going to change it at 110, yeah, or something like that. You can make this amount. These are possibilities. If you can't do this amount, you can do 10% of it, 15,000 shillings. Is it good money? Yes. Do you know that all you need to be able to do this will only take you about 3 hours to set it up? And once it is set, you go and sleep. The question is, should I teach you how to do it? Yes. Aha! I like that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Should I teach you?
Yes.
There's a course I'm about to launch. I think we're going to start selling it from Monday. I'm teaching network marketers how I built a team of 50,000 members in 3 months. And how I made my top 25 downlines multi-millionaires in 3 months in network marketing. So there are 7 frameworks, which I'm going to show you those frameworks currently because of those of you who have business. I want to teach you something. All right? And that course is going to cost $200. And in 1 month, between now and end of April, We intend to sell 300 pieces of that course. Can you do the math for me? 200 times 300. How much? $60,000. Okay? But guess what? I'm not going to be the one selling it at all. I already have 10 people who are going to do the promotion with their own money. And they're going to take 50% of every sale they make. So if we sell the 300, I'll make $60,000 and I pay 50%, how much is mine? 30,000. So this month, from something that I will not do anything about because I've recorded the cost since, I am going to make minimum $30,000 in one product. So let's compete. How many of you will make 30,000 before end of this month as well? So that I can increase my, I want to make more money than you. You want to compete with me here? So ask yourself the question. From your business that you're actively doing or your job that you're actively doing, how many of you are making $30,000 by end of April? Guys, that's 3 million shillings. Yeah, so I can buy a house. Huh? Oh, I should be using shillings. Okay, please multiply that. That's 3 million shillings, yes. Okay, so I would be able to make 3 million shillings by end of this month from one thing, no. And I do multiple things. All right? From one. I will lend you one. Oh my goodness. That's what I do, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I want you to start doing. Okay? I had third class. Some of you have better result than me. I don't even know where my certificate is. I never used it to work. All right? I came from a very poor family. We didn't have much. I mean, we were so poor we didn't have kitchen. We cook in front of the house with firewood and charcoal. So our house had a very beautiful painting. It's color black. You know what painted it? Our firewood smoke. That's what painted it. We're living in a sitting room and a parlor. Room and parlor. That the 2 room and parlor together is not larger than from here to there. That's the room and parlor together. Is this even large? It's like from here. It's so small. We were 6. We sleep like sardine. Because at night, we rearrange the sitting room to turn it to a dormitory. Then in the morning, we now bring the chairs back and this. At night, we must remove. If not, there's no space to sleep. Sometimes I used to imagine how my parents were making children. Because there's no privacy. Oh my goodness. That's where I came from. Terrible neighborhood, everything. It was crazy. So I didn't have any special power or rich parents. I was still in 100 level when I inherited the entire family burden. School fees for younger ones, house rent for everyone, feeding for everyone, drugs for mother, because you know when your mothers are like 60 or so, they start to have either back pain, leg, or something which will be wrong, especially when they are very plenty. You know, my mom is quite a giant. So I didn't have a job. I didn't have business I was doing, but I had to come up with money. No wonder some guys do bad things. I'm not justifying that though, but I didn't do any bad thing. I only have one secret, one business. It's called the business of begging. Yes, I begged. I was a beggar, not begging on the street though. It's corporate begging. There's a way to package it. So how did I? Let's say Mr. Ayeme come to speak in Uni Learning now, and I got his number. You're in trouble. I would try to say, I'm a very potentiated guy. I love the way you spoke and all of that. I said, but Mr. Eskisa, we have not paid our rent. They're about to send our money away from the house. Is anything you can afford? I would do it for like 15 people. At least one of them will say, take. My gift, because I know how to speak, I learned it. I wasn't born with it. So I was using it to persuade them. I was using copywriting, what we call copywriting, to persuade people to give me money. So much so that my project supervisor in 400 level was the one that paid our rent. Project supervisors are supposed to be people you don't joke with. But this guy made me his friend, so much so that I became his assistant. What do I mean? All the students that were attached to him, my level mates, my classmates, they were under him. He now said, I'm the assistant project supervisor. That all their project work, I must read it and approve it before it gets to him. Anyone I do not approve will not get to him. So all my mates now start buying me gala, buy me bread, say, read, approve my own, now, please. I say, no, I don't like you. I will not approve your own. I want your girlfriend. I'm just joking. So I had that power. That's how we talk about business, talk about pastors, because he likes the prophetic and he knows that I do prophetic a lot. So, we'll start gisting about all those things. And he became my friend. So eventually I said, bros, rent. So he gave me the money. He said, you know what? Return half when you have it. Keep half. My lecturer. I came out. That was the only business I had. So that was how I started. So don't think, you're only able to do this thing because you are from rich family. Most of you, your families are richer than mine. Not anymore, Sha. But from where we were starting, I didn't got nothing, man. All right? But even when I don't have, you won't know. Because me, I believe lack is in the mind. Write it down. Lack is in the mind. Lack is not what you don't have physically. It's what you don't believe you can have. That is lack. If you believe you can have anything, you will have it. It's just a matter of time. All right? Because the more you believe you can have it, the more universe will bring opportunities your way that give you the chance to be able to have it. Amazing. Are you getting value?
Yeah.
Should I close now at number 2? Or should I finish it? I should finish it? Yes. All right. So let's go to number 3. Okay, I was showing you, so I just showed you one. This is just one thing you can do. There are so many other things you can do. So many other things you can promote and be able to get money. This is the catch. All of you who are here today, apart from Eunice, that's already my partner. Who else is my partner here already? No, but not Mr. Yami. Mr. Yami is his family. Who else is my partner? Apart from Eunice? Go away. Not you. You are going to be today too. Yeah, all of you are given the opportunity to become my partner today. But she's already part of our community. All right? So she knows all these things that I'm talking about. And what I mean is you will all learn these things. Now, I'm going to get back to something, but before then, let me quickly finish this. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 is selling. Number 3 is selling. You have a business, and you are still small. Your problem is selling. If you have a business and you are still small, your problem is selling. And like I said, it's about multiple transactions. It's about multiple transactions. If your profit margin is 10%, you have to run it 5 times to make 50%. Yeah? If your profit margin is 10% and you run it 10 times, you make 100%. It means your business doubled at the 10th flip, at the 10th cycle. Do you understand what I mean, guys? Do you understand? Are you tired?
No.
Yeah, we'll take a short break soon. All right, let's say I'm selling this bottled water. All right, I have a shop where I'm selling this bottled water. All right? Please watch this. A shop. The entire product I have is this bottled water. Okay? Then, this bottled water I bought for 1,000 shillings. And I'm selling it for 110. What's my profit? 10. Good. Gross profit. Now, I sold this bottled water to him. I got 1,010. 1,000. What am I saying?
110.
110. Let's say I'm selling for 100. Yeah. 110. Yeah? I have gone one cycle. I take 110. I went back and buy another bottled water for 100. All right? I have a profit of 10. Then I do another transaction, another cycle. I made another extra 10. How much have I made now total? 20. So if I do the same thing, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, she likes water, 9, and 10. What has happened? I have now made 100 shillings. With my original capital that I'm rolling over, I now have 200 shillings. This is the seller of water. Sir, how many water will I be buying now? 2. What have I just done? I now have 2 shops. Any of you that have a shop, a supermarket or something, you only have 1 year to double that shop. Else, you don't know what you're doing yet. You have 1 year to double the shop. But you know the problem with all of us who have shops? We open that shop for survival. Dinner comes from that shop. Children's school fees from that shop. What else? Rent from that shop. What else do we use money for? Clothes. Buy their clothes. Okay, it's rich people that buy their clothes. Christmas clothes from that shop. Everything. And guess what? You don't even keep books. You just stock and sell. Say, let's say you open shop 9 a.m. By 12:30, your daughter comes. Say, Mommy, I'm ready to go to school. Say, you have made 2 sales. There is, let's say, 2,000 shillings in the money stuff. And so how much you need now? So I need 1.5. Now carry 1.5 and give. Who told you 1.5 is your money? Because maybe your profit is just it's just 200 shillings. You carried 1.5 and you give. That's what's wrong with many shops. And that's how you see a mother, a woman, who have a shop like my mom for 20 years and it's still that one shop. In that one location. 20 years. When did they found Carrefour that they are now in how many countries? When did they start ShopRite? They are now in how many countries? When did Amazon itself start? It's the same thing now. You know, the same retail. Okay? So, you want to grow your business, you need this skill of selling. So one of the things I do very well is sell. All right? There's so many things you need to know to be able to sell. Write them down. Number 1, copywriting. Copywriting. Get charger. Huh? And check this first. Go offline. Have you? Huh?
We charge it when it's there.
Okay.
Where's the
Good.
charger?
Search for it. Thank you. Okay, so what was the last thing I said? Copywriting. Okay, so who doesn't know what copywriting means? Okay, it means my ability to write something and the reader of that thing will do what I want them to do. Do you get it? If I want you to, how many of us have watched Coming to America, old Eddie Murphy movie? Have you? Have you watched it? Coming to America, part 1. When the Prince Akim told that bride they brought, very stupid girl, to hop on one leg, and she was hopping from part 1 to part 2. I remember not she was still hopping, and she now released that in this second part. That's copywriting. It's like mind controlling people to do the things you want. When your politicians speak and all of you vote for them, it's copywriting. When your pastor speak and you empty your pockets and sow seed with money that they gather in the compound for electricity, it is copywriting. That won't work for it. It's a black tiny cord like this. It should be one of the bags. Please check it. Definitely here. Yeah, fantastic. All right, that's copywriting. You're married? You have boyfriend? What he told you that made you say, okay, I'll think about it, is copywriting. You understand? So every time someone says something to you, or someone writes something and you read it, and you do what they want, it's copywriting. So when you are selling a product or a service and you want people to buy, the things you tell them that makes them to give you money. And they will even say, thank you for collecting my money. Thank you for collecting my money. I do that a lot. I get that a lot. It's copywriting. Okay? So that's the first one. There are 10 of them. The next one is presentation. I told you in 50 minutes I made a presentation that sold 100 million in a few months. All right, you need to know how to do presentation. The next one is social media marketing. Social media marketing, especially if you want to sell online, which is what I do majorly. Then the next one is sales funnel. Now, at this point, I'm going to pause because I want to do something. Number 4, sales funnel. I want to do something. How many of you know what a sales funnel is? Please show me with a raise of hand. You know what a sales funnel is? Okay. How many of you know what a website is? Show me with a... So a sales funnel is a website that has sense. A sales funnel is a website that makes sales. A sales funnel is a website that makes money. All right? Every business needs a website. Agreed? Therefore, every business needs a sales funnel. So I want to do something. Next week, I want to host a few people. And I'm going to teach you the following things. Number 1, I'm going to teach you how to build a sales funnel on your mobile phone. Number 2, I'm going to teach you how to make minimum $2,000 to $10,000 every month with that skill of sales funnel building in Nairobi. How many of you would like to attend? Okay? Now, the problem is I'm not sure if I'm going to do it for free or charge. That's the truth. I don't know yet. But I'm going to give you the information. As soon as I decide, I might do it for free, I might charge. Doesn't matter. I actually wanted to teach you how to build your website, your own website, in a few minutes today, but there are so many things I need to teach that I can't cover that. So let's see how my spirit will lead me. I'll let you know how that is going to go so that you can be able to learn it. Okay, so that is sales funnel. There are a couple of other ones. Another one is SEO, search engine optimization. Please type it. Search engine. You need me? Search engine optimization. Oh, it has gone off and on.
Yeah, did it say the light?
We'll find it again. Search engine optimization. What does that mean? How many of you know google.com? You know Google? Have you ever searched for anything on Google before? You searched for something on Google before? All right. When you search for something on Google, how do you decide which of the why is it difficult to press a simple Android phone? How many of you know why some results come on the first page and some results is what they call search engine optimization? So when they are searching for tailoring in Nairobi and you have a website, how do we make sure that your website is number one? It is called search engine optimization. So it's a skill. All right? So you need to learn that. And the other one is there. There are plenty. Yeah, there's this one that is very, very key now. It's called content creation. Content creation. Content is king, man. You guys are familiar with Nigerian music? Yes. Definitely. So you must be familiar with Nigerian comedy as well. Yes. You know Basket Mouth, Bovi, AY. Which other one do you know? Huh? The small ones. Aki and Popo, or which one? All right. But do you notice that right now there's a new trend of Instagram online comedians that do skits? How many of you know Mr. Macaroni? Okay, some people know Macaroni. Which other guy? You know Tauma? One guy that used to slap a lot like this. You know Mark-Angel? Manuela? Finally. And success. Fantastic. So that's where I'm going. Now, those guys make more money than the original stand-up comedians that we thought used to make a lot of money. Because stand-up comedians only make money when there's a show. But these guys, they make money on a weekly basis. They make money from YouTube views. They make money from skits that they make. They make money from people who pay them to do shout-outs. They make money from all kinds of stuff. And an average guy amongst the one I mentioned makes minimum 70 to 100 million every month, effortlessly. It's crazy. All because there is an audience that consumes content. Your business needs content. You need to start creating content. Where is this? It's you that I actually wanted to talk to. You've been complaining about not selling. One of the first things you need is content. I checked your page, I didn't see content. All I saw was products. How many of you sell on Instagram? You sell on Instagram. Do you have content on your Instagram? Open it. Let me see. Let's open your secret. Someone else, open your own. If you have business, open your Instagram business page. Let's see. You don't have content. You have products. If you are selling clothes, everything on your page, clothes. Are you a boutique? See what I'm saying? This is an example. All I see here is hotel and lodging, hotel bed, everything, fine stuff. It's good though, but don't let this be the only thing on your page. You need content. So let me give you an example of content. Put a comedy video here. That's all. Why people come there to watch the comedy video, they will see this bed. I said, this bed is fine, no. Let's look at this other one. You get? That's one type of content. Another content is educational content. There are 5 things to look out for when you are choosing an hotel to lodge in. 5 things to know before you lodge in any hotel. Put that video there. Small content. It can be a carousel. It can be a video. All right? Teach something about something around what you are doing. When I started, after we lost our business then, and I started, what year was that? 2019. Again, I got a friend who had a Sony camera. And I said, please come and be recording me. I want to be making videos on Instagram. And she said, how much will you pay? I said, I don't have money now, but I will have money soon. So if you believe in me now, when I have money, I will not forget you. And God knows I did not forget her. She's probably watching me on Instagram. But she now said, okay, Sam, I like you. I like your idea. One condition. Every time I come to shoot you, you must buy amala for me. So do you know amala? Nigerian food. One swallow food like that. So just buy me amala. So I said, amala, God will provide. We'll buy amala. So I sat down and I started teaching. One of the first content I created, I said, some of you wonder why you have a lot of talents or skill and many things you are good at and you don't know which one to focus on. Let me tell you what to do. How many of you are like that? You can do a lot of things. See, I have audience already. Audience. And when I released that, people said, you just spoke to me. Oh, thank you. This is what I needed. Guess what they did? They followed me. They liked the video. They commented on it, small by small. So eventually, when I now came to sell them a training, they were the first set of people to buy. I went as far as saying, guys, let me teach you how to get any lady to fall in love with you. When ladies saw that title, they wanted to curse me, but at the end of the day, they were praising me because I actually attacked the guys. I supported the ladies inside that video. But in one video. So I was teaching all kinds of things. I was just saying all kinds of things. All right? So you mix all of this. There are video content, there are education content, different types of content. Product review, all kinds of stuff. All right? It is not every time you sell. You have to do what we call marketing. If I am consulting for any one of you who have a business here, I'm going to ask you, what is your marketing budget? All right? Most of you have sales budgets. You want to run ads. And you are calculating the success of the ad by how many sales you make. You have not started, though. You must be able to run ads without expecting any sales and still feel good. Why? Because you see the number of people you have reached with your message, who might not buy today, but will buy down the line. Do you get it? That's called marketing. So these are strategies that we use in creating this. Please let me know when it's time for food so we can do a short break, can eat, or should we just finish and then go to eat? Yeah? So let's get to the last one. So selling, you use the skills on the platform to sell your own product. This is for those of you who have business. And finally, consulting. I like this one. I like this one. Consulting is by giving working strategies to businesses. This is for other business. You can be an agency. You can help them do things. All right? And you can make a lot of money from it. As a matter of fact, some of you can learn one skill from me, and you become a consultant on that particular skill. And the minimum you will charge a client for strategy session will be $5,000. In shillings will be 500,000 shillings. Am I correct? Will be 500,000 shillings, yeah. That's the minimum you will charge one person. How many of you would like to learn such? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is me rounding up. Everything I've showed you, the 4, if you will be interested in learning how to do all the 4 and make money from all the 4, please tell me, teach me with a hand up. I want to count. Swallow the coke is very important. But the hand is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I have a simple goal to do these 4 things for 1 million Africans in the next 10 years. This year alone, I personally want to do it for 10,000 for a start. And our community has over 60,000 right now. But I'm not working with those 60,000. I'm working with a new set of 10,000 I want to work with. Eunice is the only one here who is already part of that community. She's the only one. And then maybe our friends that she brought are definitely going to be part of the community eventually. Madam that has watched me before and I ran away, I'm now here physically. So we sealed the deal. Let's seal the deal. So this is a long-term relationship that I want to build. And I would hold you by the ends through consistent training, live sessions, and of course you have direct access to me eventually. You have all of these things on the platform. The platform is worth $1,000. That is 100,000 shillings, Abi. That's 100,000 shillings. That is what is going to cost you to be able to learn all of these things and be able to practice all of these things so you can make a lot of money with them. But this year, we are doing a promo. And the promo we are doing is to allow 50,000 people to join the community at only 10% of the price, which is only 11,000 shillings if you do 110 conversion rates, which is $100 only. So the question is, how many of you are willing to join at $100? Can I see your hand? I know some of you might not have it now. That's not a problem. Willing to join? Okay, fantastic. How many of you can join today? You can come up with $100 today and join. Let me see your hand. 1, 2. Who else? $11,000. Shillings. 11,000 shillings. Anyone else? Okay, today. Good. How many of you in the next 7 days, before next week Saturday, raise the hand very high? We're not going to go beyond next week Saturday, though. So if you can't do it then maybe you can just thank me for the food and go and have fun. Let me see. Next week Saturday. Before then, actually. So it could be tomorrow, it could be Monday, it could be any other day in between and all of that. All right. I told you one of the best gifts I had was begging. If I was begging to pay liabilities. If you don't have money, you have the gift to beg. Yeah, beg. Beg. Gather 10 people. They give you $10 each. Money is made. Gather 100 people. They'll give you $1 each. Money is made. Okay, who wants to do this but you don't have the money? Let me see you. Anybody? No, not you guys. I mean, you have WhatsApp. Open your WhatsApp. Open your WhatsApp. Those who are watching online, get back to the person that invites you to this program to get a link to register at $100. And I'm going to give you some gifts. So hold on. If you are my follower and I invited you, just private chat me. Somebody will respond to you. I'll give you a link. All right, you've opened your WhatsApp. Again, let's make money for you. Shall we? Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. 326 contacts. You only need 100 of these people to give you $1 each. You only need 100 to give you $1 each. So they don't what?
They don't give money.
Why won't they? I would give you what to say to them and they will give you.
Everyone is crying.
No matter how they are crying, $1 is not too big. It's only 11 shillings or so. Or 111 shillings, that's all. Or 100 shillings. Let me not come to your WhatsApp. Have you checked your WhatsApp? If you have up to 100 contacts on your WhatsApp, you don't have an excuse. All right, my point is this. I said something in the group before we came here that we're trying to reach 1 million Africans. There are over 600 million Africans. So it means to everyone we are trying to reach, there are 600 people that are not for us. All right? But if you're going to work with us, it is your choice. What else? If you're going to work with us, it is your choice. Oh, God. Why does it keep going off and on? It was shaking. Could have just used the iPhone instead anyway. So, we are not reaching out to everybody. That's the point. All right? So, we are selecting, out of every 600, only one is for us. So, if you are for us and you want this, you want all this knowledge, you want all this information, you want to be able to do all of these things, then I shouldn't be trying to tell you to go and look for $100. I mean, if I tell you $1,000, you should be able to raise it. All right? But if you can't raise it, maybe this is not for you. Maybe money should never be a disqualifier of opportunity for you. You should tell yourself that. Anything I want, if I don't get to do it, the reason must never be money. The reason must never be money, okay? So, those of you who are ready, I don't know how you're going to do it anyway, but please reach out to the person that invites you. If I'm the one that invites you and you're ready, please send me a private message on the same WhatsApp number that you know, all right? And then I'm going to put you through, or somebody's going to put you through. But if someone invites you, please go to that person. The person probably has a link to give to you to register. But you have between now and next week to get these bonuses. You can always register anytime this year. All right? At $100 till we hit the 50,000 goal that we are setting. But if we hit that 50,000 goal anytime soon, the price is going to go back to $1,000. Okay? So, but you want to get started immediately, get to learn, and then start making money with the things that you are learning. All right? So that's how we're going to do it. The bonuses that I'm giving, oh my God, there's a lot. Number one bonus I'm giving, all of you who are here today listening to me and those who are watching online, I'm going to add you to my team 10,000. So what I want to do for 10,000 people this year is to carry them all along in a group coaching, all right? You know, we won't have 10,000 at once. You guys are going to be the first set before it now goes to 1,000, 2,000, and all of that. I'm going to be dropping different secrets that they can use to make money faster than other people in any of these 4 things that I just shared with you. All right, so which means you have a direct coaching on how you can generate minimum of $2,000 times 100 is 200,000 shillings. 200,000 shillings online on your own, okay? So I'm going to be able to do that for those 10,000, so you have access to that. I would have said dinner. We're having lunch or dinner together already, so that's already a gift for everybody. What else is there? Yes, you have access to loans from me to be able to run promotions. All right? So means I do give away a lot. You didn't know. So I give people I give people money a lot. No interest. I just give you. Yeah. I don't need the interest. I don't need it. I just give. The problem with me is I give when my spirit tells me to. I don't give when people ask me.
When is your spirit usually high?
Maybe the next time I eat pounded yam. So I give when my spirit tells me to. There are so many people that have genuine needs, but I'm just not able to help them. And there are some people that have stupid needs, and I give them. I know they lied to me, but that's what my spirit wanted at that point. So, but there's no limit to what I give. I've given out everything I had, like in my house, twice. I gave my entire house out to friends. So all of you, the first time I did it, I told them to come and pick everything in my house. So they picked my TV, my bed, just name everything in the house. They took everything. The only thing they did not take was one duvet, just one duvet. And that duvet was because I took it to dry cleaner. I picked it up, I put it in the boot of my car. I forgot to put it in the house. That's the only reason they did not take that one. So I moved into a new city afresh. I had nothing. I went to stay in an hotel room. Very cheap hotel. I don't think it's an expensive hotel. Very cheap hotel. And I said, I must become a millionaire before the money I pay this hotel expire. If not, I'll be sleeping on the street. And I think in 23 days in that hotel, I was able to pay for a flat, a 2-bedroom flat for myself. And that sounds like good news. It's not good news. Because after paying for that flat, I didn't even have curtain. I only have mattress on the floor. So I was lying on the mattress, no bed sheets. That was all my money could pay for. Even the rent, I paid it twice. Paid one on a Saturday, I paid the rest on, I think, on a Wednesday the following week. That was how I built that life again. And what year was it? 2020. I called all the people living in my house. I said, write a desire. Anything you see in this house that you want, write it and submit. I want to share my will. So I gave them, eventually, a friend was staying with me, and then he said, no, he wants to take over everything and all of that, and what have you. So I listened to the guy, and then I gave some of the guys a few things, and then gave the entire house to the guy as well. So that's how I do. It can be that crazy. Just give everybody. So, but the people who are part of this, you have access to things like that from me, in and out. Last week, Sunday, I think, either last week or 2 weeks ago, I gave one of our boys $1 million, and I gave 3 other people about $500,000 as well, just for them to be able to use to promote. All right. So there's this loan everybody will have access to. There will be a bit of prerequisites, things you need to do to be able to access it. So with that, you'll be able to make more money and you'll be able to grow, without limits. So these are opportunities you get. These are only for these special people. There is also a 30 days implementation program. I have not done it. I'm about to do it. That can make anyone that can understand English, anyone that can understand English, to make their first 100,000 to 1 million shillings within 30 days. Yeah. If you can understand English, you will know what I'm saying, so you'll be able to apply it. So once you can understand it and you apply it, you'll be able to make that kind of money. So I'm just about to create that program. I've not created it. So I'm going to create it. So you are the only ones that are going to have access to it. Because Eunice is here, I will give you access to it, because you are not supposed to have access to that one. You already have 30 days challenge and 2MI48. All right, so that's a special stuff for fresh people that I want to work with in that regard. So all of these things you have access to. If you think it's something you want, please do the needful. If not, I'm sure that I've been able to teach you a lot of things today and you've gotten a lot of value. Thank you very much for having me. I won't run away without taking your questions. So how many people have questions? Please raise your hand. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. All right, so let's start with you. What is your question? Thank you very much.
How many Kenyans are on the platform?
Kenyans, it's only Eunice that can answer that question. I'm not sure they're up to 100 because there are very few. Uh-huh. Okay, Eunice can count 4. I know there's another team. I'm not sure how many they are, but not a lot of people. Not a lot of. So we're just starting the move. So here's the deal. For every country, for example, I'm going to launch by next month, May, Cameroon. We're launching Cameroon, and Cameroon, they're doing it big, right? They got a hall of 1,000 seats, and they're already over 200 members now within a month. That's paid members, all right? So if each paid members bring 10 people each, you know what that means? That's already 2,000 participants, and also it's quite a big thing. And what I plan to do really is to go do a launch event once any country have 200. All right, so what we can do right now is see how many people here are interested and can plug into the community and see how fast we can grow it to 200. Then we can come and do a launch event. So at the launch event, you have the opportunity to invite as many people as possible. They come, we show them next 10 years. I know you guys can do that in 2 years or 1 year for me. So I deliberately put that 10 years so that some people will not be scared. So that's what we want to do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, did you notice that everything I shared with you, all you need to do is to learn and you start making money? Did I tell you to bring your friends and family? No, answer me now, answer me. Did I say something like that? No. So is it networking?
Somehow.
She has finished me. How? How do you mean?
This meeting is already a network marketing.
Ah,
Yeah.
how? That's interesting.
Network, you are already in YouTube, Instagram Live.
Okay.
You've already networked.
So network is not bad.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was bad. Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm safe. All right. The next.
But it depends on how you do it.
Yeah, of course. Your question.
I would like to thank you for the good presentation. You have reignited some of the dreams that were almost
Amazing.
going down. I have been in manufacturing 2019 when Corona struck, has been capitalization. And I think that's the biggest challenge that most small businesses have. Scaling up and create traffic for your product is the biggest challenge. So maybe you could give us some tips on how we can capitalize. For example, if she wants to make 1 million pieces, go commercial, then she needs capital.
Okay.
So just a few tips on how we can...
Okay, let me tell you a story. Some years ago, I was a fresh graduate. And I ran into this lady who told us there's a project they are doing with some American companies who are going to train young graduates and invest in their businesses. They will start a business and invest in their businesses. So they told us these businesses have to be agricultural related, okay? So they paired us. So they paired me with a young man. He's still my friend now. And we came up with cassava processing, right? We are going to plant and process. And the entire business, the business plan we came up with was over 200 million. That's a lot of money back then. But they asked that they would give us the money. So we were so happy, we're doing something, yeah. So we did research, invested money in so many things, there were different meetings with those investors. At the end of the day, my brother, nothing came out of it. They didn't give us any money. So I was speaking with one of the top consultants in the company that trained us. And she said to me, Sam, every idea has a small version. Should I repeat that? Every idea has a small version. It says start with the small one. I didn't understand what she meant until together we came up with a 25,000 naira version of that big idea. How much were we looking for? 200 million. So we found a way we can start with 25,000 naira. So the problem is not the capital. All right? It's good. The problem I have with giving people money, capital to scale business or whatever, is that more money kills a business that doesn't have process. If she has a business now, fashion business, and I give her 1 million shillings, she might become broker in the next 6 months. She doesn't have the process already. All right? So she might be praying to God for 1 million. I want to, but God knows. I give this girl 1 million. It's something else she will turn to. All right? The business will turn to something else. All right? So it's not always about the capital first. Because if you look for capital, nobody is willing to give you. The capital for your business is already inside the business. The chicken and the egg, which came first? Inside the egg is chicken. A comedian said humorously, you don't have money to kill chicken for Christmas. Kill egg. It's chicken too. Yes, now. Is it not chicken that is inside the egg? It's chicken. You kill chicken too, but you are eating it in heaven. You understand? So in your business is the chicken. Your business is still an egg now. It's not much. It's small. You want to grow it. You want more. I showed you to make profits, increase transaction. That's all. To increase transactions, to get more traffic. Getting more traffic is a function of strategy. What did I just say? Strategy. I wish I can teach you strategy in business. Maybe before I go, hopefully. There are strategies for different kinds of businesses. All right? So you need to find the perfect strategy for your business at its level. And then you can grow little by little. All right? So don't expect capital to come from anyone. If it comes, praise God. If it doesn't come, no problem. But right where you are, all right? Let's say you have 10 pieces of equipment. What have you done with the 10 pieces yet? Have you sold them aggressively? If I give you money to get 100 pieces, are you going to sell 100 pieces when you find it difficult to sell 10 pieces? All right? So these are the process you need to perfect so that when capital comes, you grow, you become better. You don't just become big for the lifespan of the capital. You know, some people, they form big. You give them 1 million shillings, the first thing they buy is a new car. And they change where they are living. They change all the clothes they have. I've made that stupid mistake before too. Somebody invested 400,000 naira in a business I wanted to do several years ago. And the first thing I bought, don't tell anybody, was a BlackBerry phone. Because I was using Nokia touchlights, no, 3310. I can't browse, I can't to go, I can't do anything. So when the money landed like this, I just heard that one BlackBerry touch, that one that they used to, I'm not a BlackBerry user. That business did not start. The business they gave me money for, I never started it. I had to look for money to pay that person back. And that's the problem with a lot of people. There's this program Nigerian government did some years ago when Jonathan was their president. They call it You Win. They were giving grants to businesses, 5 million, 10 million naira. Do you know that 70% of those who collected You Win money bought car? Even their business is not transportation, but they bought car. First thing, car. How many of them are winning? All of them are lost. None of them is winning. They just call that program You Win. None of them. Only very few were able to do something. Car. Because it's grants, they are not paying it back. It's free money, 10 million. Hey, they bought car. 2 million naira car, 5 million naira car. How many of you know there's this thing they call Africa Project Fame, MTN Project Fame? It's a singing competition. One of my boys won one of the seasons. I won't mention this thing. They gave him a brand new SUV, gave him 5 million, gave him whatever. After 2 years, the guy is driving Uber with the SUV. As in brand new car. He's using it to do Uber. Because there's no more money. No more house, no more anything. The only thing he has left is that car. Instead of selling the car, he turned it to become a driver, kabu kabu. That's what he's doing. All right? So more money is not always the solution to a business. One of my businesses last year did a valuation over $4 million last year, just one. That same business, in January of last year, I was busy looking for people who would give me money, invest in the business, that would, not outsiders or friends that I know that have money. I spoke to about 3 or 4 of them. One of them promised me 30 million to take 50% of the business. None of them came through. None of them came through. That same business, this month alone, what's today's date? 9. In 9 days, has done about 100 million. Nobody gave me a dime. Nobody. What did I do? I looked inward. I said, okay, so what exactly do I need money for? At the end of the day, they buy my product. When I started network marketing, I used to go to bank. There's Guaranteed Trust Bank here, but GTB. Because GTB used to have queue. So I'll go to the back of the queue to pay teller. I'll start talking to them from the back. By the time I get to the front, I might have closed like 3 people who would have paid for the network. Strangers, oh! From the money they wanted to deposit, they will count 6,000 to pay for that network marketing program. Others were waiting for money to buy, to get all, to go to radio, to do seminar. Me, no. I was crazy. And before you knew it, because I said, if I don't sell in a day, I won't eat. Because I didn't have a job, I didn't have anything. That's the only thing I had. So until you get to that level in your business, you will keep looking for people to give you capital. There are so many business ideas in Kenya, but they are waiting for government or NGOs and all of this to give them funding. Nobody will give you funding. People invest in my business today because they've seen the profitability. If I didn't run it by myself, how would they believe in it? Okay? So I would like you to look at the smallest version of your business. Get it done. If you have products, sell it out first now. Let's see what happens. And then little by little, then please, whatever you do, if you're a business owner, keep books. To sell something, document it. Let me be able to see. How much did you start this with? How many products do you have? How many have you sold? What's the profit? What did you do with the profit? What's your growth rate in the last 6 months? I should be able to see all those papers. It's important. It will even be making you happy that, yeah, you're doing something that can last long. And finally, most Africans build businesses for survival, not for global impact. I'm not in Kenya. I live in Dubai. I'm currently in Nigeria. Very soon I'm going to be from another country. But I'm here talking to Kenyans, trying to make their lives better. Do you know I don't have to be here? I make a lot of money sleeping than what all of you can pay me. Do you know? Does anybody know that? I don't have to be. How much are you going to pay? $100. Is it up to my apartment? It's not up to what I'm paying in my apartment now. Or is it the flight that brought me that it will cover? So it is that hard to help people across my country. That's what's bringing the money. And that's what I want all of you to have. Don't just start your tailoring for only Nairobi. Be able to sew for them in Ghana from here and ship it there. Did you get it? God, you didn't sound like you get it. Your face is looking. Are you sure?
Very sure.
Yes. Sell to them in
I
Dubai.
started because my business, I started it with 0 shillings.
And now you have grown to somebody. You are a motivational speaker. Put it there. I said,
I went to school for the fashion design.
you learned your own way. Fantastic. You see, now you have 2 stories. Story number 1 started with 0. Even if it's only 1,000 shillings you have made, that's a story
I
already.
didn't start with any shillings.
0 shillings now, minus 0 shillings, yeah. If there's anything like that. And number 2, you didn't go to school.
Yeah.
You are self-taught. Are you serious? If I use copywriting to package this your story together we'll make like 1 million shillings in 1 year or more. I'm serious. It's as simple as that. All right? So I hope I've been able to answer a bit. Find the smallest version, perfect it, then multiple transaction. And that's what's going to raise the money for you. Then another thing is sell other people's product. Sell other people's product. Sometimes they advise people who want to start businesses that go and get a job from your salary, raise money to power your business. The job you are getting, someone else owns that business. Your input is making that someone else more money. They are going to place you on a fixed income called salary. But what if you become a promoter and promote their product instead at a commission? If the company sells 1,000 pieces as a salary earner, your salary is the same. If they sell 100 pieces, your salary is the same. But if you're a promoter, if they sell 1,000, you earn times 1,000. If they sell 100, you earn times 100. You earn based on your input. So there's no cap in your head. All right? That way you're able to make money. All right, there's another question here. Let me go to... have I skipped any question here? Okay, I've not taken Eunice. Yes. Why did I jump Eunice?
Maybe the method of payment, is it really friendly to payments?
We have M-Pesa. You can pay with M-Pesa. Yeah, we have M-Pesa.
Not the card.
Card. There's card payment. We have Stripe. You can pay with debit card or credit card if you have. If you have M-Pesa, you can pay with M-Pesa. We have now gone a step further. Sorry, be careful with the electricity. We have cryptocurrency payments. So we have Bitcoin, we have Trust Wallet, BNB, we have USDT, those three. So, yeah.
About receiving payments.
Receiving payment, that's withdrawing, what's it called? Number one is M-Pesa. So you can get paid through M-Pesa. Number two is Payoneer. So we credit your Payoneer in US dollars. You now withdraw it either to your local bank account or any other. Payoneer is like an online payment a platform that you can open easily. And the third one would have been PayPal, but we're having issues with PayPal currently, so we are not using PayPal. Yes.
I just need a very slight clarification of something
Okay.
about the training. I don't know whether I'm the only one person who have not understood of what we are going to learn in the course.
Okay.
If you can just clarify for us what we are going to learn in the course,
Okay.
so that we can know when we are paying
Okay.
how we are going to.
Okay, to join the platform, you are going to be learning 14 digital skills. I listed a few for you. There are 14 of them. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can find it here. Yep. Oh. It's supposed to be here. What happened? Somebody has. Give me that one. Let's see if it's in this one. Okay, wait here. Present. Okay, please look on the screen. You have copywriting. That's the price for each of the course or the skill. Copywriting, presentation, sales funnel, email marketing, social media marketing, search engine optimization, content creation, website development, WhatsApp marketing, sales and closing. These are 10. Total value, $5,000. 11, voiceover. 12, podcast. 13, graphics design. 14, LinkedIn. And we just added 2 more, which is now 15 and 16. Number 15 is storytelling. And number 17 is publishing on Amazon. How to publish and make a lot of money from Amazon. Even if you are publishing an empty book, that's another crazy thing. You can publish an empty book and make money. So from start to finish, how can you be a book publisher without knowing how to write? Don't worry. All right? So all of these things, you are getting everything for $100. And that's not all. There's still more stuff.
Okay, so during the training,
Yeah.
we're going to have personal mentorship.
Personal mentorship, like one-on-one.
No, I mean like if
There's
now
a support.
join, yeah.
Yeah, there's a support.
Yeah.
We have a support group on Telegram. We have on Facebook. We have 14 admins that are live 24 hours.
That means until I learn everything, right?
Yes, for life. They are live 24 hours. There's over 6,000 people also on that Telegram that are willing to assist you as a new person.
Okay, and in the courses, we are going to choose what we want, or we are going to.
You have
all of
access to
them?
everything, all right? But you will start with what we call the 30 days challenge, all right? 30 days challenge teaches you 14 skills, but you will start with number 1, copywriting, and I'm your teacher. So I'll teach you 30 steps in copywriting. And by the time I'm done with you, with those 30, you'll become a wizard. I'm serious. Except you don't apply what I teach you. As a matter of fact, one of the first things to do, you have a husband?
Yes.
Tell him to give you money with my copywriting skill.
Okay.
Yes, with the things you learn, you just put the 6 elements of copyright and put it together, and then create a mission statement, and then say, darling, do you know that? And he will give you the money. If you don't have husband, have boyfriend, use it. Just to test it if it's working. Yes, ma'am.
I heard you said you have administrators that
Yes.
run the system.
Yes.
Is there a job advert for administrators?
Job adverts.
Yeah.
How? How? You want to be an administrator?
Yes.
Yeah, we will work on that. For Kenyan, we will need they are volunteers, but they have, there's a way I compensate them. I won't say that publicly. You can reach me privately, I'll let you know. But it's a beautiful compensation. Beautiful compensation. Yeah, that's a way I compensate them. All right. So, and one of the things let me not say it. This is live. Do that in camera. Yes, ma'am.
My question is on copyright.
Okay.
We understand it differently.
Okay.
In a legal perspective.
Okay.
So we are getting mixed up a bit.
Oh, the copyright is copyright with RUIGHT. The copyright we were talking about is copyright, WRT.
Or copyright.
Right. Right, not rights, like right hand. No, rights, like write it. All right. Okay, great. Please, it's very important. Very important. Any other question? Okay.
So on your introduction about you said you are writing books. I'm interested in them.
And that's why I said the last skill that we just added is writing and publishing.
No, how can someone get your books?
Okay, you want to get my book?
Yeah.
You chat me. I'll let you know how to get them. My books are in soft copy currently, but we'll publish some soon. The first book I'm publishing is called Harvard Money School. It's created out of 30 days of teaching about money that I did. So it's so big, we cannot make it in one book. We'll make it 3 volumes. All right? So it teaches you fundamentals of money and how to make money with stories.
It contains
Stories.
everything that
If you read that book, you can never be poor again.
how much?
Except you just choose to be. I don't know the price yet. I might give it for free, like I said. I'm not crazy. So, but once it's ready, the manuscript is ready, soft copy is ready. Once they put it together, you'll be one of the first set of people to know. So I might launch it in hardcover, and I might give it for free, really, and I might sell. I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay. So wonder, I'm with all the questions. All right, beautiful. Thank you very much. At this point, I want to say thank you. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Thank you for watching. And where's Instagram? I love you guys. Now, thanks for staying tuned. The first time, the second time, the third time. I think I'm losing my voice too. Thank you, everybody. Please put your hands together for yourself so you can go offline. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Yemi, over to you.